Hi, I'm Jeff Murrah. I want to welcome you to Healthy Marriage Tips. I'm glad you tuned in today. Continuing my series on dealing with codependency and enabling. Where I left off last, we were talking about guilt. And of course, one of the things about guilt is, I did that whole episode on guilt makes me crazy. Not only does it make you crazy, today I'll be talking about how typically the methods and techniques that were used on us, we turn around and use them on others. And in the case of codependence, typically guilt was used as a way of motivating you to do things, and it was used on you and you didn't like it, and in most cases, those very things that were done to us that we didn't like, we find ourselves using on others. And that's not a healthy thing. It's a bad habit because guilt has a way of, it eats away at your self-confidence. And realizing that guilt is what's driving your desire to motivate others, and that you're trying to hit their guilt button. I'm hoping that you wake up to that and don't motivate them that way. It's better to use other things, like love or encouragement as a motivation than guilt. Think about in your own life examples of when guilt was used on you. One of the aspects of guilt is that it has a crushing effect. It tends to push people down and smash them, and that was used on you. You know what it's like, and so you're going to need to be aware of its impact when you use that on others. It's a very powerful motivator, but not a healthy motivator. And so which raises a question, when you want people to do things, how do you motivate them? Hopefully you motivate them out of love, encouragement, kind words. Those are all good ways of motivating people rather than resorting to guilt or, it's close cousin shaming. But I wanted to go ahead and go over that with you today. Because this is a habit that can be broken. In many cases, you're carrying on what you were exposed to. And hopefully you're continuing to work on changing that pattern. But until next time, this is Jeff Murrah wishing you best regards. If you have questions, concerns, feel free to leave your comments below. I'll be glad to get to them. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.